Okay, I'm gonna back this up a ton. Oh my god, just go back. Hi there. I'm gonna close the door because it's kind of loud out there. This is my guitar. If you aren't already familiar with my vlogs, I'm not going to be singing or playing today, so do not be mistaken with my other vlog, which I do sing and play. Let's all just be friends today, my friends. Okay. Anyway, so today I'm going to be talking about chords. These are my notes, because I'm kind of bad at a teaching thing, and you can't even see my notes, so this is going to be fun for you. Let's see, I wanted to just show a picture of some chords, and obviously you can't even see very much of it. It's got A7, and you see the 2 and the 3. If you get really close, you might be able to see the lines, but without the picture, it's okay, because I know what I'm doing. Okay, so anyway, when you play any chord, it's pretty simple. It's normally 4 fingers, or 3 fingers, or 2 fingers, or 1 finger. The whole deet is you have a lot of knowing the placement of your fingers is the word I would be looking for, and strumming pattern is really up to you. My strumming pattern is, of course, like a I don't have a pick, so this is going to sound horrible. So you catch my strumming pattern. It's pretty simple, pretty 1-2-1-2. But I want to focus on the fingering and how to read chords, because that is all but Simple Simon. Okay, so what you're going to have when you look at chords is lines. I'm probably doing this backwards from you, but it'll work. Pull up a picture of a chord, go to Google Images and look up like A minor, just put A, capital A, and then an M, and that's a simple, very simple chord. What it is the first string, like on your far left, is a line, and that'll be your low E chord. It'll be your low E line. This right here, and then it goes down, and the last line will be your high E. That's pretty Simple Simon. Anyway, what you do is you count how many things it tells you to do, and then like how many, where it tells you to put your fingers by first string E, second string A, D, blah 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 blah. You don't need to know the names because it's all just lined up like that. Anyway, what you're going to do is you're going to pay attention also to where the numbers are, or the dots. I don't know if there's always numbered, but sometimes it is. Once again, I really wish my camera didn't have such an off problem, but you see that where it is above the first line going horizontally, that is where you would place one of the fingers. What you would do is you would place your fingers based on where it is above the line. It'll tell you normally if it doesn't start on the first fret, it'll say like 3rd fret under it or something. Like if it says 3 FR, that means you count 1, 2, 3, and you would go to your fingering wherever it tells you, like which string, and normally your fingers fall into play however you're comfortable. For me, pulling up a G chord would be your most successful bet, so pull up G. It's your fingers follow through. Mine is this, some people's is this. It's completely comfort to you. Whatever you feel is comfortable, it's all part of that. How you hold your pick is all part of comfort. You figure it out for your own normally. Strumming patterns, if you pick up through watching people watch more acoustic songs than you do normal songs, I can't think of the word, but you catch my drift. Just type in acoustic cover normally, and it just kind of helps. Anyway, when you have a G chord, pull up a G chord on Google Images, because I'm obviously not going to do it for you. So anyway, what you're going to do is, it says your finger is going to go on the 2nd fret, the 2nd line, the 3rd fret, the first line and the 3rd fret the last line. This is going to be your G chord. My upper finger is not playing anything. My fingers are all separate. You literally do not touch any other string besides the string you are told to touch. You press down to make sure that you have all fingers pressed down and firmly hold it down, because you don't want it to sound like gross, like that. So anyway, when you do that, follow through with your entire strum, because you want to make sure all your strings are played, unless it puts something like an X above the thing. Like if you pull up, I think, an A minor, which would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strings down, 1st fret. 2nd fret is 3 strings down and then 4 strings down, and it tells you not to play the first 2 because there is an X above the 2 lines, so don't play it. If it has an O above it, it means leave it open. If you don't know how to not strum like that, you put your thumb gently over those 2 strings. That's how I do it, and you play like that because it stops those from playing. Like if I do that, you don't hear my 2 strings up here. It does not give it the vibration that you need in order to make a sound. Simple Simon once again, nothing too advanced. And what chords are is basically memorization of fingering, much like piano. You have basic memorization of fingering. If you don't play piano, that's cool. It's normally not very uncommon for people to not play piano. I mean, I play both because it's what I enjoy. Well, anyway, when you learn how to do that, it gets easier and easier. Just follow the rules, like, you know, make sure you're comfortable with it. If it tells you to do something you're not comfortable with, find an alternative. It is much easier to find an alternative than sit here and struggle. There's the F chord that I learned is much easier for me. It's the 4-finger, and it's much easier for me to play like that than for me to play the one where I have to twist my hand, because I do have wrist problems. I do find alternatives normally when you go on to like guitar chords and chordy and stuff like that. If you do the left and right arrows at the bottom, it tells you like different ways to play that chord. It makes it much easier for you. Also, when you have a straight line across a chord, in like, let's say it just has a straight line, you hold your finger over, I normally do 1st finger, you hold your finger over those lines, like, and press down as though you were playing an actual chord like that, and place your fingers accordingly. Yeah, well, anywho, I don't really have very much to teach you. If you want to learn other things about guitar, I'd recommend asking, because I'm not just a mind reader. I don't know where people get this from, but I have gotten hate messages for not covering things. I will be doing another guitar video within the next 2 months. It's 2 months. But it will be another educational video, very boring, nothing fun to do with it. You know, if you want to see me play guitar, follow my blog. I normally post links to my blog everywhere, so just look for my links. They're not hard to find. If you really have trouble finding it, just mail me. I probably will give you the link without any hesitation. Unless you're creepy, then I will not give you the link. Otherwise, you know, just guitar is all about fun and comfort. Whatever makes you comfortable, whatever seems fun. Just follow your heart, and normally the music comes to you. Yada yada yada. I sound like some Asian, whatever his name is, the one that gives all that good advice. Anywho, thank you for rocking out with me, and I shall be posting my Beatles cover in 2 days' time on my blog. That'll be an exciting thing because I have gotten many requests for it, and I will be doing vocal work with that one. So for those of you that have never heard me sing, this is going to be exciting for you. Otherwise, have a great summer. It's extremely hot, and I'm probably going to go die now. And with that, good luck with your learning, and message for help. Bye. Maybe not goodbye, because it's not stopping recording. This is awkward. It's like when you don't know when to leave a friend's house. If it stops recording anytime soon, then goodbye. because I just told it to stop. But oh look, it's giving me a countdown. I'm just gonna try and skip the countdown, and now it should be stopping. Bye.